decision time. Measure the bottom of the toilet where the groove is, and that was 3/4 of an inch. So I know the wax has to be at least 3/4 of an inch higher than this before it even touches the bottom of the toilet. And because the Herkel flange is down right here, this is about 3/8 of an inch. So if we got 3/4 plus 3/8, what do we got, Bo? 3/4.
What was it?
3/4
and
3/8. We got an inch and an eighth
16th
already before this hits the bottom of the toilet. So you remember that other one I had 1.25 inches. I thought I was going to use that, but I'm not going to use that. I've got this one here, which is 1 inch, and this has the black housing piece on there. And then I'm going to use this thinner one. This one's 7/8 tall. And so I'm going to stack these two on top of each other. Okay, so I'll have 1 inch and 7/8. And then I can smash that toilet on down. Whenever you want your phone to ring, just start the camera. Jeez. So I've made a decision here that we're going to stack these two on top of each other. And I'm going to be careful. And I've got the cutout where the old toilet went. Plus I've got this bolted down. So I feel really comfortable knowing that I'm going to do pretty good with two of these smashing down on top of each other. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, originally, if you will remember, I was going to go with the 1.25 inch one, but I'm glad I flipped the toilet upside down or sideways and measured under there 3/4 and added this, because had I put the other taller, the thicker beeswax ring was only 1.25 inches tall. That would have only allowed maybe 1/8 of an inch or 3/16 of smashing up underneath the toilet. Now in a pinch that would work, but because I've got two and a higher one that I can do, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Had I have had one that was 1.5 inches or 1 5/8 thick, oh, that would have been perfect. But again, it just kind of depends what the store has. So I hope you go through this same thought process on your toilet install. Well, Bo, you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay, it's been a while. Everything's kind of dried up. We're going to have to pull this out of here now. Make sure you make a big enough blob like this that it doesn't get caught and slip on down there. Okay, so this here, you just have to be careful. And there's some little notches here, so you kind of want to rip those like that, because you don't want to touch the wax ring any more than you have to, you know, because then you kind of mess up the wax ring. We're just going to rip this a little bit like that, have that ready. We can kind of gently lift this off of there without getting our fingers all over it. Come on. Easier said than done. Last thing I want to do is jerk that up out of there. Okay. Now, I want to gently put that in there. I want to center that in between the nuts and the bolts. And I can feel it that way. And I just want to try to center it in there as best I can. Okay? I'm going to sandwich this other one on top of there. Just going to have to kind of be careful with it. Kind of tricky to get it out of here. What's the trick, though?
You got it.
Jeez. I guess there's a hole in the middle. What's that for? Maybe that's to
Hold it.
here to remove. I guess you kind of hold on to that. Lift this off of there. Okay, now we can position it directly over the top of that other one. Okay. So far, so good. got wax all over my fingers. How do I turn the camera off?